Hi everyone. Welcome to the episode 3 recap of Spare Me Great Lord. The episode starts with the people in black carrying something inside the school. Class teacher inform everyone about a new student joining the class, whose name is Zhang Shiyi. The girls from the second episode change her seat with new guy because Lu Shou has superpower. From his looks everyone thought he is a girl. He introduce himself to Lu Shou. Lu Shou ask him does everyone think him as a girl. He again asked does he also gets love letters from boys. The new guy gets angry and Lu Shou gets point. In the next scene we see Lu Shou goes to the newly started awakened class. Here he meets with the new guy Zhang Shiyi. That guy in black from first episode introduce himself as Shi Fei as their new teacher. He says he is going to teach about superpower. He asked does anyone know about sodium. No one has a clue about sodium. Shi Fei asked Lu Shou about sodium. Lu Shou says it's a magical road to heaven. Shi Fei gets annoyed and Lu Shou gets point. Everyone laughs at him. The teacher says it is a liquid metal. It is good for testing human blood. Then we see that the new guy has knowledge about many things. He says if Lu Shou levels up, one day he will get a weapon for himself. Lu Shou asks him how he know all this stuff. Zhang Shiyi ignore the question. The teacher says if the sodium comes contact with a human it will glow. The darker the color then the guy is more powerful. He also says anyone can level up in the future. In the next scene we see that new guy is B rank. And our hero Lu Shou is F rank. The student starts making fun of his rank. He sends message and call them chicken head. They all gets angry and Lu Shou gets point. In the next scene we see Lu Shou thinking he started eating celestial fruit after the blood test. He surely leveled up by now. He eats another fruit. After eating a new message pops up. It says he won't get any fruit from the spin. The fruit is now available in shop. He spins the wheel to see what's new item in the wheel of fortune. Suddenly his sister asks him what is this smell. Though we see Lu Shou wins stinky tofu. He says to his sister will she believe he just won the tofu. His sister says as his power gives tofu also. Then his sister starts eating the tofu. She asks Lu Shou she want pancake and fruits also. But Lu Shou says he is not a restaurant. Then he spin again and gets a scroll. Suddenly it goes inside his sister. Then we see Lu Xiaoyu also gets superpower.
我什么都没干啊。
别怕，可能这注定是你的东西。
In the next scene we see Lu Shou is thinking why his sister celestial map is opposite of his. And what's he is going to do with stinky tofu. He thinks he can sell the tofu to earn more money. Next day he sees his uncle is practicing with sword and asks Lu Shou will he wants to learn swordplay. With a straight face he says no and he gets points from his uncle. He starts selling the stinky tofu. He earns twice than usual. Then he starts walking like a king and starts irritating everyone. And earns a lot of points. He goes home with a gift for his sister. After that he starts meditating and he levels up again. For the next couple of days he sells tofu. Irritate everyone earns points. And with that points he buys a lot of celestial fruits and levels up a lot. Suddenly he teleport in his system realm. He use his left hand's symbol and awake a new power. Which is a legendary sword. He summon his sword in real world. He starts cutting paper like nothing. In the next day we see some student are talking about people with superpower. That jealous girl from earlier says if more people get superpower then there will be a panic. Lu Shou asks Zhang Shiyi what's going on. Then Zhang Shiyi says there was a robbery one guy with superpower robbed a bank. In the next scene we see Shi Fei the new teacher giving everyone a spirit stone, which will help to level up, but when Lu Shou tries the stone his sword act violently and reject the stone. Next day we see his uncle ask again will he learn swordplay from him. Again he ignore him and goes away to sell stinky tofu. He again earned points from his uncle. In the school he asked Zhang Shiyi for help. First he doesn't say anything. But Lu Shou says he is weak AF rank please help me. Then Zhang Shiyi starts telling him about chakra. While talking they reach men's bathroom. The boys think Janab Shiyi is a girl and they close the door. Zhang Shiyi gets angry and leaves. In the class we see Louis Li is arm wrestling with his classmates. He asks Lu Shou for a match. Lu Shou was waiting for this opportunity. Louis Li think Lu Shou is weak and says he will use his left hand. Lu Shou beats him. Lu Shou says his left hand is strong let's try right hand. Louis Li agrees then Lu Shou beats him again. He makes fun of him and earns points from everyone. In the cafeteria, Zhang Shuyi asks Lu Shou how did he beat Louis Li. He says he awakened. And starts making fun of Louis Li again. Then he asks Zhang Shuyi what group the teacher Shi Fei belonged to. Zhang Shuyi says Earth Network. He also says there are few people at Earth Network. They are big guns. In the next scene, we see Lu Shou senses someone. He sees that guy from episode 2 is here. He looks like Eren Yeager. We will call him Eren until we know his name. He knocks at his uncle's house. His uncle says welcome Heavenly Network. Then Eren Yeager asks Lu Shou's uncle how is he. He also says I think that medicine is working great. Then we see Eren asking him to join his group but Lu Shou's uncle refuses. He says we want peace in the world. The Earth Network is also in this country. I hope next time we meet we won't be enemies. Then he drinks the tea and leaves. While leaving he says they will give him more medicine if they find any. Suddenly Eren spots Lu Shou. But he ignores him. Lu Shou gets afraid. His sister asks who are they. He says he is the leader of Heavenly Network and he is B rank. His sister says when we will become B rank. Lu Shou says soon. Then he thinks his uncle and the Heavenly Network is connected. It won't be bad idea if he learns swordplay. In the next day he says to his uncle he want to learn swordplay. But he has a problem. His uncle says tell me your problem I will solve it. He calls his sister and says to his uncle Lu Xiaoyu watches TV when I am not home. So you have to teach her. After hearing that his sister and his uncle gets angry. And he gets points. This episode ends here. I will see you guys in next episode. Peace.